guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez, no luck. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. The baseline J.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Gonna pull with it. 6 points for him. And here is Fox. Lopez right side. Just 3 to shoot. Bank shot. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's a tie game here in Houston.
Seattle, 14.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Now Fox. Still yet to score. To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Caldwell Pope. With the drive. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight-line speed.
Allen left side. And they double up Davis. And Lopez throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Thybulle for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Thybulle got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, Cade is in command of this offense. He knows exactly where his guys are and when to get them the ball.
Knipple with the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Cunningham. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. It's Fox with the drive. Missed inside. The catch and the flush. O'Neal.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Pass to Davis. And taken away by Johnson. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 10. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Caldwell Pope for 3. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. In the corner, Knipple with it. From outside, off the mark. Sonics on offense. Here's Thybulle. Caldwell Pope with it. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 2 now for the Sonics. Outside, Fox. Knipple wide open and he fires. And the 3 ball is good. Knipple's got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston. Pass to Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Knipple. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, this is the kind of production this team wants out of Knipple, attacking efficiently without hesitation.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Johnson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Houston ball.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Lopez, no luck.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The kick out to Cunningham. Back to Johnson. The 3 ball with 1 on the clock. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now, here's Fox. Nothing on the board. Here's Knipple. Off target with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Over in the corner, Allen. And it's Lopez at the elbow. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Allen outside. Lets it go with the 3.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
Lopez, no luck. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. 6 to shoot. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Teams changing it up here. Seven seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Fox. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Richardson for 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Davis. Knocked loose. Now Richardson. Pass to Christie. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Pass to Knipple. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Caldwell-Pope outside. Offensive rebound. Not stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Out to the right wing. Houston moving the ball around. Smart wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Caldwell Pope. The three. Now Cunningham. 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Pass to Kneppel. O'Neal with the rebound. Now here's Thibault. Cunningham outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Cunningham outside. And that's Con Kneppel with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Johnson the screen. For the lead. 6 on the shot clock.
An incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. And it's Seattle with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Hits the three-point bomb. Thibault got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Here's Cunningham.
2 minutes.
Caldwell Pope outside. For the lead. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Fox gets it to go.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now, here's Cunningham. Johnson's shot is off. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Fox with it. He's got 5. In the corner, Kneppel with it. Davis sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Fox. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Fox will bring it up for Houston. It's a 1-point game. They host the Spurs after this. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Johnson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Johnson's got 6.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here's Fox. He has 5. Shot clock at 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left in the third. Richardson for 3. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Houston on top, leading by just 1.
Seattle, 38.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's Cunningham. On the wing, Johnson to take the lead. It's rebounded by Houston. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fox looking it over. Down low. O'Neal comes with the double team. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, that's as easy as it gets for Davis. The defense can't let him get established positioning inside.
Pass to Thibault. Now Shaq. Lopez covering. O'Neal is double. Clock at 6. Basket counts.
Cameron Johnson.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Houston in the lead. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Davis throws it down.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
There's the pick. Caldwell Pope outside. And it's Thibault in the corner. To the middle. The putback. With the clock winding down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Pass to Knueppel. Houston moving it around. For the 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has it.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Here's Caldwell Pope. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Seattle.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Puts up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 5-point Sonic lead.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Houston making a switch here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Smart. Launches it. Can't get it to go. Here's Cunningham. Let's lose a three. Johnson outside. Now Cunningham. He's off from 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
Another chance here. And Davis sends it back.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
Here's Cunningham. Takes the 3. The shot misses.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
From outside, the 3 goes down.
And Caldwell Pope not letting the pressure of the moment affect his focus.
Smart fires. And down goes the 3.
And he's truly a passionate player. Smart never gives up until it's over.
Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Fox. Here's O'Neal. It's stolen by Davis. A huge two-handed slam.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Johnson. Davis pulls it down. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Fox with it to take the lead.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Third team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Substitution on the court.
O'Neal. They could win it. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And so it's Houston with it. Here's Smart. Outside, Fox. Smart outside. Outside, Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brook Lopez. 1 on the clock. Oh, the slam dunk.
Man, if you don't put a body on Davis, he will destroy you. Second chance points a factor.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Oh, softly lays it in.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Now Davis. And they double up Davis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a reject.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Johnson the screen. Outside Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
Well, that shows you the trust that his teammates have in him. Cunningham showing great maturity.
Smart outside. Now Davis. Green from outside.
When you watch Knipper, he has the demeanor of someone who will hit a lot of big shots over the course of his career.
Caldwell Pope outside. Now Johnson beyond the arc. Down it goes for 3.
3 points.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Outside, Fox. Here's Lopez. Outside, Fox. Smart fires. The response triple. Answers back.
A huge shot from Smart. You can tell they really needed that one.
Now O'Neal. Fox with the steal. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it